So I'm pretty excited for this video because I will be sharing a plugin for Photoshop that I've been using recently that automated the way I do my skin retouching, and it is truly fantastic. So hi everyone, this is Jiggy, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel. So the software that I'm talking about is Retouch4me. It's basically a standalone software or is available as a plugin for Adobe Photoshop, which is basically what I got. And let me show you why I am so impressed with this AI-based software. So what are my pain points when it comes to skin retouching? It's basically more about the redundancy of what I need to remove or clean up every time I am editing images. You see, these things I would normally have to manually do this using the patch tool to remove them one by one. But let me show you an easier way just by using Retouch4me. What I would do is I'll press Command J or Control J on a PC to make a duplicate layer. Then I would run my filter, Retouch4me, and I would start off with Heal. I will be demonstrating basically 4 plugins from Retouch4me, which is the Heal, Dodge and Burn, and Portrait. So let's start off first with a Heal. So once I click Heal, it automatically analyzes the entire image. By the way, this is an AI-based software, so it is very intelligent. As you can see here now, you can adjust. It's very simple, very straightforward. You've got your sensitivity, then you've got basically what it does. So let me zoom in so I can show you. This is already the processed one. Here's the original, there. And I will show you masked on how it actually looks like, there. You can see here represented by the gray dots, these are the areas of the skin that the AI software decided to heal. And all I need to do is click apply, and automatically it's going to create a mask here, a layer mask from my original image. So you can see this is the after and this is the before. So look how powerful it is and look how simple it was to use. And depending on your computer, it is relatively very fast. But the thing that I love about it is the fact that since I am doing it within Photoshop, I can actually do it via layers, therefore it's non-destructive, and I can remove or actually adjust to how I want the final image to look like, which is basically what I'm going to do now with the other plugins. So with the Heal tool, more often than not, I'm actually very happy. It just really pinpoints the things that I want to remove, and it removes it as naturally as possible. So from here, I will select both layers, click Command Shift Option E, which basically just merges your layer and creates a new one from the merged layer. Because from here, I will then create a new layer from the one that I've already healed. Then I will run the plugin once again, Retouch4me, and this time do Dodge and Burn. Now, Dodge and Burn is very tricky to do. I myself don't really use it that often if I have to do it manually. And while I'm talking, it actually rendered it already. It's done. All you got to do is make sure that this area here, this checkbox is checked because you want it as a soft light layer. And then when you apply, it automatically creates that new layer. And all you have to do is change the layer style to soft light. Now, here's the reason why I like layered files, because look at how it looks like before and after. And maybe I actually don't want it to be that strong. So it's very easy for me to actually just change my opacity and bring it to about 80%, which is more or less the value that I use for the images of my wife, Coco. So with that, once again, I will press Shift, Option, Command E to create a new merged layer. And this time, I will make another layer from that merged layer and run the final plugin, which is Portraiture, which you can find here too. Portraiture, and once again, soft light. Look how quick and easy it did that. And all I have to do is apply once again, shift it to soft light. And with this one, I think it is a bit too aggressive. Look at the before. Sorry, this is the after and this is the before. I find it too aggressive and I really don't like it, but I do like the contrast that it creates. So I'll probably bring down once again the layer to 20% opacity, and that's good. So this is the before image. This is the after image. Look how subtle everything is and how natural the edits are actually rendered with this AI software from Retouch4me. Now, you guys might be saying, oh, that's a lot of work, especially if you have to do redundant images all the time. And that's why you can actually create an action set with everything that you did, which is what I did here. You could see it's called Skin Retouch, and it runs everything that I actually did. Now, if you don't know how to create an action set, it's very simple. All you have to do is click this plus button here and name the action that you want. Let's say sample retouch for me. And then it automatically records everything that you do. And once you're done, you just press stop and that's it. So let's say, for example, let me close this. So I won't save it. Let's open it up again. And there is a reason why I am using Bridge, which I will show you guys later. So let me open that file again in Photoshop. So now all I have to do is press play. And while it's rendering, I do hope that you guys got a chance to check out the rest of the videos in the channel, because I do a lot of instructional videos on basic photography and basic lighting. And that's it. It's actually done. You can see that this is the layer created by Retouch4me. Let me zoom in. And this is the original image. Look at how efficient it did everything. Now, you notice that it is actually already a flattened layer, because at the very end of this action set, I actually merged all the layers, because more or less I'm happy with the output of this one consistently, especially for my wife. Now, here is the reason why I use Bridge. Let me close this again and I won't save it, because from Bridge, all I have to do is, you see all three images here. All I have to do is click all, go to Tools, Photoshop, and I go Image Processor. With Image Processor now, I can save it in the same location. Maybe save it as a PSD and not as a JPEG yet. And all I have to do is run the action, Jiggy's action, and Skin Retouch, and press run. So if I'm doing this, let's say for a batch of 100 photos, all I have to do is press this, maybe leave my computer, and have a cup of coffee. So right now, while I'm talking to you, the software is already running. You could already see it's running everything, and at the same time, it is actually saving it as a PSD file, which you can see now here from the same Bridge folder that we were in. Well, let me make it finish. There we go. So in the PSD file, you can see that this one's already rendered, and then it's rendering the other one and the other one. So again, it's automated and you can leave it as that. So let me show you now how it worked in all three images. So now I have all three images open. You could see, once again, this is the rendered image and this is the original image. Look how efficiently it removed all the things that I needed to remove, and how the skin texture is still there and it doesn't look fake. So that's one. So I won't save this. And look at this one. This is the one we used as a demo. There we go. It's done. So again, I won't save. And finally here, look at this. Look at that. Retouch4me as a Photoshop plugin. Therefore, I can actually run everything in Bridge and just automate everything. And another option is going to the Retouch4me panel and basically just clicking Heal, Dodge and Burn, and Portrait Volumes, and clicking Run. So it created all the layers similar to what we did earlier, and we can still adjust it individually, 80% and 20%, which will basically give us the same output. However, my only concern here is that I couldn't create an action set with it. Therefore, I couldn't run a batch process in Adobe Bridge. And that's why I actually love this software. Now, if you want to know more about this software, oh, by the way, one thing that I do love about this software too is that, or this plugin, is that it is a one-time purchase. You don't necessarily have to buy all at the same time. You can buy one at a time, or what fits you the most. What I'll do is I'll put the link in the description below, and maybe I will get in touch with Retouch4me and try to ask for some discount codes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy this video, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell. Okay, till the next video.